Cover crops are recommended in semi-arid and subhumid temperate plains of poor drainage with a high risk of flooding and salinization due to a saline shallow water table. They have been successfully employed in the lowlands of the western Argentinian pampas, where the rise in groundwater level due to land cover change is threatening millions of hectares of productive land. These sandy loam-textured soils are being degraded due to groundwater salinity and the flooding risk. Cover crops contribute to mitigate the salinization of soil surface and manage shallow water table in areas of high flooding risk. They should be used to confine the movement of salts from saline seeps and groundwater to higher portions of the landscape. This is important during the long bare winter fallows that are usual in Argentinian cash crop production. Thus, with recurrent use of this practice, salinity is confined to the lower portions of the soil profile, allowing successful planting of crops and pastures. For a successful germination and establishment, cover crops must be sowed when soil moisture is high enough to reduce surface salinity and salts have been leached further down in the soil profile. However, analysis of soil salinity and natural vegetation of the site are very helpful. Generally, a mixture of winter cover crops is the best option under multiple threats. While barley demonstrates to be the best cover crops for saline soils, triticale has a good behavior in waterlogged conditions. Before sowing a cash crop, it is possible to end the cover crops cycle with herbicides or a roller. An alternative is planting directly into a growing cover crop, also known as planting green. Apart from reducing the capillary flow of salt water to the soil surface and lowering the water table, cover crops add carbon to the soil, thus improving soil structure and pore system, which in turn favors the leaching of salts and sodium. Legumes such as vetch or some clovers can also provide nitrogen for following cash crops. At a basin level, the use of cover crops is not enough to manage the excess of water and to reduce shallow water tables during flooding events. This practice should be implemented with a systemic approach, including pastures and trees in recharge areas and salt-tolerant crops in discharge areas.